An epic duet. Pink and Kelly Clarkson are performing together for the first time at the 2017 American Music Awards.
Brooke Hogan still knows best and is focused on challenging the fashion industry with her new show, plus an update on her famous family. Brooke is live in studio today.
Pregnant Kylie Jenner is staying out of the spotlight. We'll tell you why she intends to keep it that way, at least for now.
And I am the most average.
Wow.
Yeah. So like,
okay,
you know
maybe a few awards
No,
that you have that make you above average.
We battle it out with Gina Rodriguez, breaking down her qualifications to voice the Virgin Mary in the new animated movie, The Star.
One of People's Sexiest Men Alive, Armie Hammer, has a priceless reaction to Blake Shelton's cover.
And then I brought somewhere I just crossed out Blake Shelton's face, you know, and put my face on top of it.
I love it.
Well, I can listen to it anytime. Mariah Carey tells us about her new animated movie based on that famous song. Good morning, Facebook Live and People.com. Welcome to People Now. Later on in the show, we're going to be catching up with Grammy-winning artist Mariah Carey. You may have heard of her. First, we want to know, what is your favorite Mariah Carey song? Now, obviously, it might be the Christmas one, but there are lots to choose from. Let us know your answers in the comments below. But first, here's what you need to know and what's trending today. It's music to our ears. Pop superstars Pink and Kelly Clarkson will be joining forces for the 2017 American Music Awards opening act. The upcoming collaboration will be the first time the pair has ever performed together, although fans have been begging for a Kelly-Pink collab for years. Of course, Pink is no stranger to the AMA stage. In 2001, the singer performed her hit Most Girls before returning again in 2003 and in 2008. Most recently, the singer made headlines for her unforgettable 2012 performance. You might remember this particular one because she showed off this seriously impressive acrobatic routine. I don't know if you remember that. It was no big deal at all. My gosh, it was incredible. And the pop superstars will be in good company. Selena Gomez, Christina Aguilera, Diana Ross, and more stars set to perform at the star-studded award show. We can't wait to tune in. The 2017 American Music Awards, broadcasting live on Sunday, November 19th at 8 p.m. Eastern on ABC. Well, guys, since Kylie Jenner's pregnancy was confirmed nearly 2 months ago, we haven't seen much at all from the social media mogul. We miss you, Kylie. Come back. But according to a source close to Jenner, she intends to stay out of the spotlight, at least for now, and it might be because she's feeling self-conscious about her pregnancy body. The source telling People, quote, she's always been insecure that she's not as curvy or pretty as her sisters. Her body is changing. She's very self-conscious about it. The source adds, quote, Kylie is only trusting her closest friends and her sisters right now. She wants to reveal things on her own terms, but she's, of course, having fun teasing everyone. She knows all the attention is on her and her baby bump, but she won't share until she wants to. We say good for her. She should control that. And in September, multiple sources confirmed to People that the 20-year-old reality star is due in February with her first child, a baby girl, with rapper Travis Scott. They've been dating since earlier this year after Jenner split from on-again, off-again boyfriend Tyga in April. Despite feeling a little insecure as a result of her changing shape, Jenner seems to have a loving and supportive boyfriend by her side. An insider close to the 25-year-old rapper tells People, quote, Travis is so excited about the baby. They're both trying to enjoy this time for themselves and keep it private as long as they can. They know it's going to be a frenzy when they do come out. And going on to add, Travis is crazy about Kylie and he feels so lucky to have her and the baby. Of course, Jenner has lots of family members by her side as well to help her get through any expectant mama jitters. Jenner's older sister, Kim Kardashian West, also expecting her third child via surrogate with husband Kanye West. And days after Jenner's pregnancy was revealed, multiple sources confirmed to People that Khloe Kardashian and her NBA boyfriend Tristan Thompson are also expecting a baby together. So the whole family is bringing about more babies. By now, everyone knows, guys, that Blake Shelton is the official sexiest man alive. But there were a few other hunky contenders that still made our distinguished and, dare I say, handsome list, like...
And he just got the world's sexiest man 2017 via People.
Yeah, that one. That's right. The Social Network star had all the ladies swooning when he first stepped into the spotlight. But contrary to popular belief, it's not easy being sexy. Am I right, Armie Hammer?
I was ambushed with that, by the way, by my publicist, who submitted me and never told me because she knows that I would have said no. She had to oh, should I submit to that? I'm sorry. Anyway, thanks, Evelyn. Don't do it again.
All right, Armie, let's not be too shy about this, because your co-star seemed to think that you rather enjoyed being one of our sexy men, and were even a little jealous of a certain country crooner.
He did have more like of a pep in his step when he walked into the room this morning. It's
Yeah,
true,
well, I mean,
it's true.
I brought a bunch of copies to hand out so everybody knew.
And they were signed.
Already signed, yeah.
With limited edition pictures that were
Yeah.
too raunchy for the actual
And then I
magazine
brought some where I
publication.
just crossed out Blake Shelton's face, and then put my face on top of it,
Is he on the cover?
Yeah, he got actual Sexiest Man.
Or what are you?
I don't know.
Sexiest risk taker. That's what it is. You are taking risks. Mwah.
That's right, Armie Hammer. You got to embrace your inner hunk, like I have. And who knows, maybe next year someone will be scratching out your face from that cover. You can't lose hope. It's never too late. I will never be on that cover. The new movie Wonder stars Julia Roberts, Owen Wilson, and Jacob Tremblay and tells the story of Augie Pullman, a boy with facial differences who was homeschooled until heading off to 5th grade at a traditional school for the first time. Augie faces some pretty tough situations with bullies at his new school, just like lots of kids out there today. Jacob Tremblay, who plays Augie, is revealing how he deals with bullies in real life.
I haven't been bullied, but I have been picked on because I'm pretty short for my age.
Yeah.
I'm 11, but I think the best thing to do is to tell your parents, because when I did that, my mom said that she would never want me to carry anything negative on my shoulders. And she told me to kill him with kindness, and if that didn't work, just ignore it.
And Wonder is out this week. It's in theaters everywhere, November 17th.
Yeah, so go check it out. All right, let's check back in with Facebook Live. We're asking you guys, what is your favorite Mariah Carey song? I mean, you guys are loving Mariah Carey in the comments. Shonda, Edward, and Kavita all agree their favorite Mariah song is We Belong Together.
We belong. It's going to be hard not to sing everyone.
I know.
Shelly and Nicholas both picked Always Be My Baby.
I like that one. That's my favorite.
That's a classic. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Keep them coming in. We want to sing Mariah all
Yes.
morning. Please, we'll check back with you again first. But first, Andrea Moore for us in Star
Yes,
Trek.
on to two other singers keeping us on our toes. We're kicking off Star Trek with a couple who keeps on giving. Jelena, of course. Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez are hanging out again, and this time things are getting nostalgic. The former couple, who have not made anything official quite yet, were spotted strolling along Lake Balboa in Los Angeles on Monday afternoon. And guess what, guys? That's the exact date spot the pair visited 5 years ago. We love ourselves a little same old love. Multiple sources confirm that the pop stars are taking a more low-key approach to their relationship this time around. According to one Bieber pal, things got, quote, a little too crazy when the couple was officially dating, and they've now both agreed to keep it more low-key. Well, we get it. We just want to make sure you guys make it official already so there can be one less lonely girl. Okay, officially done with all the song puns, but they just work so well. All right, well, Sean T may be the ultimate fitness guru, but the Insanity superstar got his start as a backup dancer for the one and only Mariah Carey. So does the workout expert still listen to her classic tunes?
Still. Mariah, oh Holy Night, I think I played that song at least 65 times during Christmas. I'm a big NSYNC fan too.
Okay.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday. Happy Holiday. But I love Mariah Carey. I mean, I still wish I could go back and dance for her, but I don't think, my knees ain't that good.
I think you'd be able to hang still.
He can sing.
Yeah, I know he can. With the holidays right around the corner, I had to ask about his comfy Christmas tradition with his soon-to-be family of 4. It's pretty amazing.
Onesies. That's the Christmas, so this is the tradition that Scott and I, we just started it, and I'm so excited to have, like, every single year, us and our kids have the same onesies on. They're gonna be, I want epic onesies every single year. You know, for me, it's simple. Besides the onesies, it's having a family there. One of the Christmas traditions that I had as a kid is we get to open one present on Christmas Eve. So that's really fun to get the kids excited. But I know it's more about, it's a new family, so I'm sure we'll create some new traditions because we have to see what their personalities are going to be like.
Well, I can't wait to meet those twinnies. So excited for him. And stick around, guys. We have pop superstar Mariah Carey talking about her own holiday traditions. Cue the Christmas music. I'm already in the spirit. Well, People's Sexiest Man Alive week continues. And today, some of the hunky men in this week's issue are proving that even when you're super famous and super sexy, you can still have some super bad dates. Watch this.
It's just awful. It's really bad.
My worst date story is probably I went out with a girl. We was kicking it. We went and had some drinks. I lived pretty far away. On the way home, I guess it was too far of a trip, but she ended up peeing on herself because she couldn't hold it.
Apparently I dated Nicole Kidman, and I had no idea. My friend called me and said, hey, I'm with Nicole Kidman. She wants to talk to you about this movie she's doing. I think it was Bewitched. He goes, we'll be at your apartment in like 5 minutes. I'm like,
I left a girl one time at a Mexican restaurant before we ordered. I just said I had to use the restroom, and I never came back.
and then so I get brie cheese. I don't even know what it is. It's like gloppy. I don't know if you take that outer waxy thing off. I don't know anything about cheese. And then I got, it's so embarrassing. I got saltine crackers, because it's kind of what I grew up with. And I remember kind of fanning the crackers out, like to make that like a, like I knew what I was talking about. And I don't have a cheese knife, so I had like a giant butter knife in the brie cheese. No one touched it.
I was set up on a blind date with another unnamed celebrity, and this person, as soon as we got to the restaurant, all she did the entire time was make fun of everybody that walked by. And so finally I brought it up and I said, you know, maybe that, I mean, that's not my vibe, I'm not into that. And she was extremely mad and made a scene and stormed out because I didn't want to make fun of people.
Oh, and I taught her how to play video games. Oh, it's just awful, it's really bad. And then I think she kind of saw there was no chemistry there. And then, and she left, and I hadn't really heard from her since.
I love bad date stories. Never get old. For more video, head to PeopleTV.com or check out the PeopleTV app. And those are your Star Tracks for today.
Stay with us, guys. Brooke Hogan joins us live. She's sharing all kinds of updates with us this morning, including her new Amazon show and how her equally famous dad, Hulk Hogan, is doing. Plus, does Mariah Carey wear ugly Christmas sweaters? Man, oh man, she is spilling the beans. But first, it is time for...
Oh, snap! Tennis star Serena Williams and soon-to-be husband Alex Ohanian celebrated their upcoming wedding in New Orleans. Hollywood stars flocked to their rehearsal dinner. Former Desperate Housewives Eva Longoria and her hubby Jose Baston were the first to arrive Wednesday night, Eva looking happier than ever. Congrats to Serena and Alex. I'm sure their wedding is going to be absolutely gorgeous.
No doubt about that. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's daughter Simone has been selected as the 2018 Golden Globe Ambassador, formerly known as Miss Golden Globe, for the award show coming up. Her mother and The Rock spouse Danny Garcia was by her side to support this amazing achievement. Other stars like Salma Hayek were also in attendance, looking stunning as ever. Congrats to Simone, a huge achievement, such a young age. Good for her. I'm sure her dad is very, very proud.
Definitely. Well, a Wheel of Fortune! That's the iconic Vanna White and host Pat Sajak attending Wheel of Fortune's 35th anniversary event at the Paley Center for Media in New York. It was all smiles on the red carpet last night as the executive producer Harry Friedman and chief executive officer and director of the Paley Center Maureen Reedy supported the TV personalities. Can't believe it's been 35 years. Love that game show.
Rodriguez has taken a cue from her Jane the Virgin role to play the most famous version of them all, the Virgin Mary. The upcoming film, The Star, tells the story of Bo, a brave donkey, and his animal friends, and how they become the unrecognized heroes of the first Christmas. The animated film hits theaters November 17th. Gina, telling me all about it.
Prior to Jane the Virgin, I always wanted to do animation. I do have like a huskier voice, so I always like to play with it a little bit.
Okay.
And so it was nice to be able to play with it to lighten it up for Mary, and also it's the nativity story. Like, I was raised on this story.
Yeah.
I've known this story my whole life, and when somebody was like, hey, do you want to play the Virgin Mary? I was like, yeah.
Going into it, then, how do you prepare
To be so saintly?
to be so saintly? Yeah.
See, but now the Virgin Mary, she was a normal woman. She was the everyday woman.
This is the thing about it, right? That's
Yeah.
the whole gist of the
That's the
story.
whole thing, is
the
that
most
like
average, regular.
Yeah. And I am the most average.
Wow.
Yeah. So like,
Okay,
you know
maybe
what I'm
a
saying?
few awards
No,
that you have that
no,
make
no,
you
no,
above
no.
average. Yeah, Gina is anything but average. The actress has a lot of projects in the works. She was recently cast as the voice of none other than Carmen Sandiego in the latest Netflix animated reboot. Of course, I had to get the inside scoop on how true they were going to stay to that original.
the original Carmen Sandiego was Rita Moreno.
Right.
I'm just slowly trying to become her.
Are you?
Like, yeah,
Okay.
just like the creepily, like, I'm single Latina femaling Rita Moreno.
And
It's
Rita,
just like 85, but like, yeah, I want to be with her. I want to be
Rita
her.
was on Jane the Virgin.
She was my grandmother on Jane the Virgin.
So did you guys, have you connected over Carmen and this whole
We
Carmen
100%
Sandiego
have connected over Carmen. She will be guest starring on Carmen Sandiego as well.
Wow.
So there was a little bit like of a callback to that. That was very, very cool. But Carmen Sandiego is incredible. Netflix is doing a phenomenal job. It is still geared towards children, which is very cool.
Yeah.
Still very educational, but very, very fun.
And as a
very fun.
As a dad of 2 daughters, I am like, man, how great that they're actually learning something, and it's not just like this junk in and junk out kind of thing. You
Yeah,
know, right?
They're totally learning
Yeah.
something. I mean, I learn things every single time. I'm like, oh, really? That happened.
What
in
have you
Greece.
learned?
Oh,
Does
good to
something
know.
come to mind that sticks out that you learned?
Okay, so we have one of our recent episodes. Carmen Sandiego was finding out about favelas in Brazil, which is the community on the hillside right there by the Jesus the Redeemer.
The Christ Redeemer statue,
yeah,
right?
The Jesus Redeemer. So the favelas is one of the oldest communities in Brazil, and although it is considered a little more dangerous, it is like a historical monument, and the people in the community there tried to keep it that way, and it's just really beautiful.
And I guess
It's a nice, different perspective of the favelas.
Sure.
Favelas, yeah.
And will the same theme song be intact?
You know, I ask this probably every single time I go in.
And everyone probably asks you
And
it.
everybody asks me it. I don't have complete control over that, but there is a huge pressure on my end for it to stay the same way. Yeah.
It's kind of the
Where
main, as soon as you
in the
can,
world is Carmen Sandiego. Yeah.
We are the fashion hero. We are a new movement. You are going to be designing your own ad campaign.
We have a chance here to kind of rewrite the way that ads are created.
I'm more than my skin color. All of us are different.
You have to learn to enjoy life and you have to be happy on yourself.
Guys, the fashion industry is in for an overhaul thanks to the new series, The Fashion Hero. The show isn't about looks, it's about charisma, personality, passion. The winners will become role models for a new generation.
Yes, we love it, and we are very excited to have the host of Fashion Hero here today, reality TV star, singer, songwriter, and actress Brooke Hogan. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
What an intro. Thank you.
The list is long. Yeah, we're just talking Nashville and now the new life, and so much is going on for you. The Fashion Hero premiered on Amazon this fall. It sets out to sort of find models of all shapes and sizes and redefining body image and all that kind of stuff. You've been open about that and overcoming body image issues and things of that nature. How do you hope that this show is going to challenge all of that?
Well, you're right. Being Hulk Hogan's daughter, you definitely don't come out 110 pounds and petite. So, you know, I mean, it's always been like I'm muscular. I'm 5'10". I got, you know, her jaw could crunch rocks, and she's so tall she looks like a tranny. I mean, I've been called everything. So I personally connected to this mission, and I think it's just so cool that, you know, we can start changing how people define beauty.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, kids are literally killing themselves or developing eating disorders, trying to fit into a box that we're not all mannequins. There's no possible way you could live up to that standard. So it was like a passion project for me.
Yeah, it's really serious.
I love the concept. You obviously know all about this stuff growing up in the spotlight, and people can relate to it. What are some of the reactions you've gotten from fans and people watching? And is there a certain story that sticks out to you?
Oh my gosh, there was a girl that kind of went through something similar that was on the show. Her name was Stacy, and she was, gosh, just a wonderful girl. And she was telling me that people would call her Mount Everest because she was kind of a bigger, taller girl. And she just started crying, and I instantly felt my 13-year-old self like coming through in her, even though I was supposed to be mentoring these people. And it just, I cried every single day on set. It was like watching a baby being born every day.
Yeah, and you were just talking to us before, you're so happy to jump into something that has a lot of meaning and virtue, you know, in the reality world and everything else. So wait, I recently heard that season 2 is going to be shooting in Cancun.
Season 2 will be in Cancun. Yeah, last time we shot it in Montreal, and this one I'm like, yes, anything tropical.
Well, you're a beach girl.
Yes.
Right. So have you filmed anything yet? Has the scouting begun?
Oh, 2018 is when we're filming season 2, but people can go on to fashionhero.com and sign up if they want to be one of the models.
I was going to say, I think you should just schedule a trip to scout, and just get down there, lay the land.
The executive producer, the executive producer's like, yeah, me and my boyfriend are going to, you know, scout and talk to them and, you know, reserve the hotel and everything. And I'm like,
Yeah, should probably give it a look.
Well, we all got to know your family throughout the years on reality shows and kind of tracked along. Now, your dad, Hulk Hogan, has been through a lot. Obviously, the big Gawker lawsuit that settled last year. How has he been doing since then? Because that's a difficult thing to go through.
He is definitely a strong individual. I'm telling you, if I had to go through what he did, I don't know if I would have, I probably would have just broken. I told him, I said, people aren't stupid. They have a good gut instinct on who people are. And you're a great dad, and everybody messes up. I always say, don't judge someone for sinning differently than you do. But I think it was overall, even like bad things lead to good things, and even though it was a bad time for him, it led to something positive that protects other people in the future.
Yeah, well,
so,
and I saw that you said that your dad is living the Jimmy Buffett beach life.
Yeah.
I love the thought of that. When you visit him, what do you guys do together? Do you hit the gym together? Because I know you've done that in the past. We've seen the posts and things.
Yeah, I grew up in Clearwater, Florida, which I was just telling you guys is like population 10. I mean, now I think we have 2 restaurants there.
Oh, wow.
But it's like a mile.
You guys get an Applebee's or something?
Yeah, seriously. It's like a mile-long stretch of beach. So we ride our bikes to the gym, work out, and then we'll like go get fish tacos and ride scooters and just kind of hang out at the beach. And
I can't even imagine working out with Hulk Hogan.
It's cool.
Oh, he's dad to you, but
to this day, he will make me puke in the gym. He works out for 2 hours and supersets everything. It's insane.
And he's kind of a legend in that world. It's been reported he's possibly making a return to WWE. Can you confirm this? Do you think he's ready for a comeback?
I swear, I always get in trouble whenever I'm like excited because even though he's my dad, I'm still like a fan. I get juiced up when I see him like come out to the ring. So I will say this: he is capable of anything.
Okay.
He's still, 64, and he's 23. So.
That sounds very promising to me.
Very
promising. Look, also, it's been about 10 years since your brother Nick was incarcerated after being arrested for reckless driving in 2007. He's been through a lot as well. He told people, or you told people a while back, that the sentencing and all of that had really broken his spirit. How's he doing today?
He is better, and I think when you go through something like that, putting your energy into something positive kind of rebuilds your soul and helps the people around you. So he's done a lot of charity work, and he went in a totally different direction. Aside from cars, he graduated music school in LA. So I'm like, do you want to produce some stuff for me?
Oh, really?
It would be nice to work together.
The family business maybe goes in that direction.
He's really good. It's funny. He got into music, and now I'm getting into wrestling, which is like, well, I'm not wrestling. Oh my gosh, no. But
no, we'll get
business.
Of course, yeah.
Now, speaking of family, holidays right around the corner. How do you plan on spending the holidays with your family?
Well, since the parents are divorced, that's like 2 coasts, Florida and California. So I'll be spending Thanksgiving with my dad and Christmas with my mom.
Okay.
So we just kind of go back and forth and switch.
I imagine with both families, does it get pretty rowdy at family gatherings?
Well, there's 2 sides of the family. So in California is my mom's Italian side, so it's like the real, movie set kind of family where you sit at the long table and all the food is beautiful. My grandma's an amazing interior designer, so her house is gorgeous. And on the dad's side, you get wrestlers and cousins and Florida
Very
friends,
different scene.
rednecks. So it's a whole nother story.
How is your mom?
Dad, I'm like, Dad. Mom is good.
Yeah.
Mom is good. She's got an avocado orchard, and she's a supplier of Haas avocados. I know, so weird.
So there's an endless supply of guac at the
guacamole.
house. Yeah, right.
Mom's guacamole ranch.
Well, I'm glad to hear that she's doing well as well. Before we let you go, I understand, as you sort of alluded to, that you've teamed up with a bunch of other famous wrestlers' daughters to do to dive in and start your own wrestling promotion. What does this look like? What can we expect?
I love that you're asking this because it's like this is the next passion project for me, and I never thought I was going to get into anything wrestling. It was like always trying to come out of the shadow of my dad. And now it's like, I actually know a lot about this and I love it. It's like a guilty pleasure of mine. So I am friends with a lot of the daughters of famous wrestlers, but it's like a top secret project, but it's so cool. So 2018, everybody needs to watch out because it's very empowering and fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you know what? I wanted to ask really quick too.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot going on with Ric Flair. Is your dad communicated with him and you guys, like what's the vibe in terms of relationships and everything?
Every time I hear Ric Flair's name, I have like this flood of funny memories come into my mind. First of all, my dad and Ric Flair are the 2 men that are like, I always say, you guys are like cockroaches. Like you could survive like a nuclear whatever. I mean, Ric Flair called us from the hospital and he was like, hey man, I'm partying in the hospital. He was like all happy and positive. So he's doing good. I mean, they're immortal.
They're immortal. They're all there for each other.
Yeah.
It's great to see.
Well, thank you so much. You have so much going on, so we're very excited for you.
Thank you.
And you guys make sure to check out Brooke on The Fashion Hero, streaming now on Amazon Prime.
Woo! everybody. No one else is singing. All right, Mariah Carey's famous All I Want for Christmas Is You has dominated the holiday charts for years, and now the pop star is bringing her talents to the big screen with the new animated film under the same name. Mariah's All I Want for Christmas Is You features little Mariah as she chases her ultimate holiday wish of adopting a puppy. Of course, we had to grant a Christmas wish of our own and ask the superstar if she still listens to her classic Christmas hits.
I listened to the song with, I try not to listen to the song until Christmas is, I perform the song, but as far as just like sitting around and listening to it, I try to wait until it's the Christmas season. And I listen to a lot of other artists and their Christmas songs as well. I just put them in a playlist and keep playing Christmas music until after Christmas, and then everybody's like, okay, ready, like you can stop now.
No, never stop Mariah. And with such an iconic voice around the holiday season, the pop star's 6-year-old twins, Rocco and Monroe, must know their mama is pretty much the queen of Christmas, right?
I don't accept that name because I feel like I don't know who gave that to me, but I just, that's too much. I humbly thank them, and I do have an extraordinary love for the holiday season. And it is the best time of the year. All year long, I just wait and look forward to cooking and just like decorating the Christmas trees. It's real. And I have a few different Christmas trees, and we decorate some of them, and some of them there's a lady that helps us with that, and then there's one that the kids and I do together, and my extended family and friends, and we all enjoy ourselves. And I do cook in the kitchen as well when I have the time.
There you go, Mariah. And from the trees to the food, it sounds like the perfect Christmas. Although it's clear the singer looks forward to many holiday traditions. Wearing an ugly sweater, well, that does not make the nice list.
I do not. Everybody likes to do that Christmas sweater, and I just create my own ensembles.
All right, did you know that studies have shown pets actually make guys substantially sexier? It's actually true, I'm serious. In honor of that fun fact, this week's Sexiest Man Alive issue is dedicating an entire section to our favorite hunky men and their furry companions. Today, the gorgeous Scott Eastwood is sharing what he loves most about his playful pup.
Hi, I'm Fred, and my dog's name is Scott Eastwood. A smolder. There you go, Fred. No matter what's going on in your life, I think you realize, when you get home, that dog doesn't care. He's there. He loves you unconditionally. He's gonna make you laugh. He's gonna make you irritated. He's gonna, put you through the paces. So I just think having a dog makes a house full of life.
Yeah, hot men and dogs. That's all you need.
It's all on a good Thursday.
Let's check back in with Facebook Live. We're asking you guys, what is your favorite Mariah Carey song? Donna says she's a Mariah Carey fan from the Philippines, and the song Hero is one of her favorites.
Kate says for her, let's see, it'd be a tie between Hero and Vision of Love, a Mariah song.
Okay.
And Heather and Rocio both picked Honey as their favorite Mariah song.
And Jody says, Don't Forget About Us is her song. Nice.
I can't pick one. Just turn any of them on. And right now it is the Christmas one.
I like her Christmas songs,
It's just, I can sing it. You could really, honestly, it's just so quintessential and great. I love it. You know why I'm distracted? Because I can't, why aren't we doing Sexiest Men with Cats?
Oh,
We're
because
just
you're
doing
a
it
cat
with
person.
I've got the cats, and there are a lot of guys who, like Taylor Swift gets all the love for her cat. Like a lot of guys have cats.
There might be something there. I think, I'm a dog person, but.
I'm a dog person too, but like,
You're a
can
cat
we
person.
not
You own
discriminate
cats.
against the cats next year? Please. Can I make a
Deep
call to
Thoughts
someone
by
around
Jeremy
here?
Parsons.
Deep Thoughts by, yeah, this is the deepest thought of the day for me. Coming up tomorrow, Academy Award-winning actor Denzel Washington talks about growing out his hair for his new role in Roman J. Israel Esquire, and how he had to flatten down his curls during Oscar season. And plus, actor and comedian Bob Saget tells us how he and fellow Full House star John Stamos coordinated their marriage proposals. It's actually a really funny story.
I know. All right, thank you for watching. For now, we leave you with one last thing from American Horror Story cult star Leslie Grossman. Enjoy.
Bye, guys.
Hi, I'm Leslie Grossman, and this is One Last Thing. The last time I was nervous is now and every day, all day, for my entire life because that's how I live.
We must be vigilant and strong and ruthless.
My last girls' night it's all the time because I see my girlfriends all the time. I think those female friendships are so, so important, and I think you should hang out with your friends as often as you can, even if it's for 20 minutes to grab a quick coffee when you guys are both heading to opposite sides of town. The last time I couldn't stop laughing when the cast of American Horror Story Cult went to Las Vegas to go see Cher perform. Afterwards, we went to a couple Las Vegas clubs, and I have to say, seeing your coworkers drink and dance will make you laugh so hard that you cannot breathe.